set up right here.
There's no commentator.
No, I'm always
In a minute.
always a little bit late. I was at the beach
Ah, right. Where was it? On a beach side.
Sorry about that. That's all right. You're welcome to sit and listen to me right next to me.
It's how much we get your way.
Oh, that's fine. It's a crowd engagement.
You will be, I'll be honest with you,
Oh, you got the
possibly away.
West Road
A
City.
little bit, either in front of them, but right at your tent to the end of the,
Yeah. Or should I sit down to the left?
or to the left if you
Yeah, I'll sit down. I'll sit down in the front to the left.
leave that.
This is not like cold, eh?
Yeah, that's much better than last time, huh?
Do you want levels? Do you want levels? Oh, you'll be fine. I'll just have it around there. Yeah, I'll just have it around here. I'll just talk like this. I'll just kind of talk like this. Do you want to move it closer, or you get to be fine like that? Is that good? Yeah, I'll just probably talk like this. I'll have like this level, probably about this loud and maximum, and then for the most part like this. But then a bit louder like this sometimes, but then most of the time like this. Perfect. Am I right to sit there? Do you reckon? Could I sit there?
If you can reach, yeah, of course. Anywhere.
Oh no, you can stay there. I just want to have a back rest, eh? Oh, sweet, please. Yeah. Yeah. You got the back rest, much nicer. You know something just played? Oh yeah. Big trip home. Oh yeah. Was she at UNSW or just playing for her? Oh yeah. Yeah, what's the uni team like? Good club culture? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is it time? What is it?
It's 5 minutes to. look at that. Is that rain? What's that then? Fog? Jacob's just settling over, eh? What? Oh, most of it, I reckon. I know one of the girls from UNSW is the goalkeeper. It's because she's got number 1. So that's... Yeah, exactly. They don't give us much information, you see. No. Yeah, it's like the old website, you could see everything very easily. It's a new website, Dribble. After they count goal by goal as they're scoring them each week. It's horrendous. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this round 19 clash of the women's NPL NSW between the Illawarra Stingrays and UNSW. It's third versus third last here at Ian McLennan Park. The mist is unfurling gently from the left to right of field, and the conditions otherwise are perfect for football. We had a downpour about half an hour ago, which absolutely drenched the field. The conditions have seemed to settle. We're in for a good game of football here. Of course, the last time these two sides met was only a Sakura Nojima goal that separated the sides 1-0. Since then, though, the Stingrays, thanks to the addition of many of their A-League women's players, have returned to form and now sit poised for an attack at the top of the table as we come into the end of this season. For UNSW, newly promoted, this is their first season in the top division. They've done well. A lot of new players, of course, difficult. They have to gel, to learn to play with each other. But as long as they stay up, you feel like that's job done. They can build on next season, build with this squad. As it stands, based on results, the Stingrays are sitting fourth. Of course, first place Apia have 2 games in hand. MacArthur have the 1, and if the Stingrays do win here, they do go up into second place. It's them kicking off their iconic pink strip from right to left. And we are underway. It's been fascinating to see the difference between this Stingrays team over the years. The way this year they've had to deal without the captain, talisman, Michelle Carney. They have rebounded well. They've got a wealth of experience, wealth of A-League women's players. They will be looking to impose their mark early on the game here. UNSW, we'll start with the lineups, actually. Apologies. Number 1, UNSW, Tana Robertson. Number 5, Layla Puxley. Number 10, Alira Toby. Number 11, Marcela Santos. Number 15, Sabine Montenegro. Number 37, Abigail Everts. Number 44, Maya Cameron. Oh, it's a dangerous tackle there. Kayla Austin's ended up on top of the goalkeeper, Tiana Robertson. Game seemed to stop for a second. The ball suspended. Referee will just halt play for a moment and make sure Robertson is okay. It's a nasty collision. Came out of nothing. The cross coming in from the right-hand side. It's another UNSW player. Goes down. Tripping on the goal netting there. Stingrays looking to get on the front foot early in this game. Clearly imposing their power early. Dekimura. Good first time ball. I think Austin was offside, but the ball will be chased down. It's still in play here. Cut back. Saveska with the touch. Saveska again on the second time. Well cleared in the end. It was a good chance, Saveska. Perhaps she could have taken that first time. Ball was on. It was well chased down, actually, on the far side. Christopherson, I believe, has been very active so far in this game. Going back to the UNSW lineups as they have the ball here. I hope that they can retain it as they run through the lineup. Number 44, Maya Cameron. Number 45, Talia Backhouse. Number 48, Jasmine Limon. Number 49, Abby Lemon. Number 88, Sarah Moore. For the home side, who are now on the ball. They field an almost identical lineup as the ball's through here now. Offside flag raised. Chance was missed anyway. Talia Backhouse. Very energetic early on. Break between the lines. This field not easy to play a through ball. Ball does run very quickly. It's the nature of this synthetic turf we do have here in Wollongong. Of course, the only one here in the Illawarra, here at AE McLennan Park. It's a strange surface, really. Feels more like plastic than actual grass. Very low cut. Doesn't have the sand that some of the synthetic turfs do have up in Sydney. It does make things quite difficult. You have to be precise. Everything, no room for error on this field, and especially for teams playing on the counter-attack as Saveska's hustled early. Under pressure, Saveska comes away with it. Definitely does suit the ball-playing sides. Especially on a wet night like this, the ball will just slip away. You'll notice it. Middleton with ease through the middle. Saveska. Dekimura now. First time cross. Kimura keeps it in play. Middleton headed on, collided there. Still on the ground. It's a nasty one in the small of the back, but the game does play on. UNSW on the counter now. Can they make use of it? Goes for goal herself. Never testing Edwards, that one. Cleanly collected. Of course, Brianna Edwards, former Wellington Phoenix goalkeeper. Did play, in fact, in Wollongong when the Wellington Phoenix were based here during that COVID season. It's a weird one when borders were open, but they couldn't travel back and forth. Well, they were closed, rather. Of course, Wellington Phoenix men's and women's side set up here in the Gong. It's unfortunate for them. They finished last that season. It was their first season in the A-League Women's, and it did show great spirit. Brianna Edwards, Australian, her sister Siobhan, also playing for the Illawarra Stingrays. You'd think that the side would have missed her a lot more than they have, but the way the goals are spread around this Stingray side, they have done well. She's overseas at the moment, my sources tell me. Doing what and where she's travelling, unsure, but she has scored 12 goals so far this season. Well on top, and it's a chance now. Austin, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Surely can't miss, and she puts it away. Kayla Austin with the early lead inside 5 minutes. It's a dream start here for the Illawarra Stingrays. Dominant in the opening passages of play. And they got the goal they thoroughly deserved. Kayla Austin in a mile of space there. A neat through ball around the corner from Sylvester, I believe. That was far too easy to breach the defences there. Seemed to just carve through them like a hot knife through butter, that was. Far too easy. So then if you hold the high line, UNSW do, that's fine, but you've got to make sure that you've got numbers behind the ball in that case. Again, Dekimura trying to play it inside. They just can't seem to get out. Foul is conceded, another chance for the Stingray to double their tally here. Very early. This could be dangerous. UNSW must make sure they enter damage control early. A team with this much attacking firepower, as the Stingrays do have, got to ensure the game doesn't slip away from them this early. As Abby Lemon brought down. Referee says nothing doing, but they do have the ball. Forward now, Cameron. Plays it to Backhouse, who was offside. Wasn't quite looking over her shoulder. She did just drift off there. UNSW have looked alright going forward, you know. They have a wealth of talent up front. That'll be number 49, Abby Lemon, playing for Sydney FC in the A-League Women's. One of the many A-League Women's players they do have on this side, albeit very young players. Young players who haven't quite played together enough to know each other's style of plays. Middleton brought down again. Referee firm whistle there. So a very energetic start. Taylor Young to take. Looks for that run. It's still in play here though. Christopherson wins the corner. That run, Danica Matos powering in from fullback. Was caught on the end of it. Left foot in swinging corner now. It's a good ball, falls down. Taylor Young clearly out jumped there. There's many talents. Taylor Young, of course, playing for Canberra United in the A-League competition. Height isn't quite one of them. As agile and aggressive player as she is, no chance of her ever winning that header. control there, Toby. Hooks it goalwards. But he's easily dealt with in the end. I'd like to commend UNSW for their very clear numbers and kit printing. Dealing with the University of Sydney jerseys were quite difficult last week. It was blue and yellow checkers, although very striking. The long shot comes in. Very striking, very difficult to make out the players. UNSW have been in some difficult form, 4 straight losses in the last 4 games. Morale can't be high for the Stingrays on the other hand. They've been looking very good. 4 wins in their last 5. Only a shock loss to Blacktown that has disrupted their perfect run as of late. They're back on the horse, comfortably dispatching with Sydney University. Can they make do the same with the University of New South Wales? GMO looking for Christopherson. The ball is still in play. Christopherson chasing it down. Shirt held. Referee does play advantage there, but there was none. He does call it back for a free kick. Free kick taken quickly before UNSW could quite get their line sorted. Let's have a throw here. Middleton. Back to Cooper. One of the old guard, her and Chloe Middleton, stalwarts of this Illawarra Stingrays side. The experience through the middle that they need. Cooper keeps going here, bundled over. Referee says play on. And it will break now for Taylor Young. Searching cross. Not dealt with there, Tiana Robertson. One back straight away though, Christopherson, who's been lively. Matos on the overlap. Inverted fullback run there. Don't see that very often. Christopherson wiggles away, Nojima now. Another crunching tackle there from Toby. Once again, UNSW can't quite clear their lines. They are grappling, scrappling and doing whatever they can to hold the Stingrays at the moment, but it's not working. The shots are coming in. Barrage of pressure here. The ball does break now. They've got numbers. Poor touch from Toby, but it's recovered. UNSW are looking dangerous on the break. It's a good ball. I think Abby Lemon is offside there, waiting for the flag to go up. Yes, it does. Just it's time to run. That's the 3rd time now for the UNSW. Just jumping the gun slightly going forward. I'll have to be wary of that. They have created good opportunities, good overloads going forward. Definitely not short of energy. There's a 5-on-3 there at one point. Just a poor touch undoing the attack. But the Stingrays have to be careful. They commit numbers forward. They look to get ahead, and Dekimura there offside. Stingrays do have to be careful. You have players like Silvestre in midfield who love so much to drift forward and join the attack. Have to make sure she tracks back. Middleton now. Well, one back. Limon again plays that through ball straight forward. Santo pressuring, and it's a mistake at the back. Santo tussling with the goalkeeper with it, and it is a corner. UNSW now with the chance. Just a miscommunication at the back. Martos Edwards not quite on the same wavelength. They have given UNSW a chance now to respond. Swinger. Header. Limon again. Almost Santo rather. Just dropped on her head that second time. Well controlled there. Sarah Moore lucky to get away with that. Right idea there. Backhouse just trying to lay it off. Nothing comes of it in the end. Austin. Doubled up there, and UNSW do get the ball away. Although shakily, midfield not communicating very well. Silvestre wins it back for a team. Matos has it now. Christopherson on the far side, looking at her options. Does well. Hooks it to the back post. Was saved there. Robertson. Dekimura now with the second chance. Well tracked back there. Jasmine Limon cutting out the danger. Tough throw in. Taylor Young. Not a comfortable height there for Dekimura to control. The Stingrays perhaps just looking to slow the game down slightly. Play it at their own pace. It's frantic in that midfield. UNSW could break anywhere. Again, the hopeful throw forward. Well controlled. Santo perfectly in the path, almost bullied off the ball there. Stingrays winning it back. Christopherson now to chase. Early ball in. This time easily dealt with by Robertson. Cameron. Back to Everts. Not quite sure where she's going. Goes long in the end. It's a good ball. Just drifted out of play. Unlucky that. Headed on, Middleton. Looks up, no options for her. Does play it back. Middleton looking for Matos, who's steaming forward. Does keep it in and does win the corner. Another chance now for the Stingrays. What can they do with this one? All UNSW players around the 18-yard box. And rather disappointing corner there. UNSW do regain possession. Of course, as it stands, the Illawarra Stingrays have moved up into second place on the table. Jumping above MacArthur Rams. They're on 35 points as it stands. Got one game in hand on RPL Leichhardt, who are 39. They're sitting atop, but the golfing class, albeit they did play a while ago, but RPL did run away 5-2 winners there. Just too strong for the Stingrays on the day, but this new lineup, all the A-League W players back, it will be interesting to see next time those two top teams meet. Perhaps this is the year for Stingrays to finally win some silverware. It's been a while. Those are the club here, loyal supporters and volunteers. We've had many a year of disappointment, of being just not quite good enough. Produced an incredible amount of Matilda's players. The Illawarra region has, and the football club bitterly underfunded in this region. It is starting to change the tide as Toby does well. Backhouse, well controlled, plays it through. Lemon now, flag stays down. Twisting and turning Lemon back to Backhouse. And the shot hooked in the end, and Stingrays can breathe. Once again, UNSW very dangerous on the break. This time Abby Lemon staying onside and almost helping her team to equalise. Najima, good ball forward. Just tried to hook around the corner. Does break for UNSW now. Lemon cutting inside. Moore lays it off. An ambitious ball there. Santo not quite reading it. But they are knocking on the door here, UNSW. Promising signs. Middleton under pressure. Does just manage to sneak the ball away, and that's a mistake. Or maybe not. Looked awfully close there to Talia Backhouse, who's putting the Stingrays back four under an immense amount of pressure. The Stingrays do survive, and they have a throw. UNSW win it back. The counter-attack is halted. UNSW showing good grit. They did concede very early. Carved right open. You would have thought they're in a bit of danger of letting the game running away from them, but they've resolved quite well. They've steadied the ship and putting some good pressure on them now. Santo. Lemon, who's found herself on the left-hand side. Holding on to it, but the ball does fall over pink shirt and one back again. It appears Santo and Lemon have swapped wings. Montenegro charging upfield, does win the throw in here. Long shot there. Alina Toby out of nothing. I don't think Brianna Edwards got anything on it. Go out for a goal kick, but that was very dangerous there. Alira Toby lined it up from a long way out in midfield and just put all of her strength and power into it. Very close to equalising for a team there. Stingrays mustn't be complacent. Top sides, they don't need to win 4-5-0 every week. They just need to make sure when they do switch off, they don't concede any goals. They make sure they're always alert, even if the game isn't going as they plan. They've lost some of that early momentum now. But they have to be careful. It's late on a Sunday night, and the players are laboured. No doubt they've got work or school for some of them the next morning, tomorrow. No doubt some of these players, like myself, would have been tired from watching the Euros, the Copa America that we've had. A lot of football these past few weeks. I'm sure I'm not alone as the ball goes forward. Abby Lemon again drifting offside. Just needs to watch her run a bit more. She's getting some fantastic positions, just not quite aware of where the defensive line is. Mackenzie giving away Santo. He's back on her left-hand side. Limon plays it long into that corner. Dangerous position. They're putting it in the right areas, UNSW here. They're not allowing the Stingrays to be comfortable with it. They're playing that half line. Yes, they got breached by that high line. But apart from that, it's compressing the game greatly. Overloading the ball side. Does mean that the Stingrays are unable to play their game. Foul there, referee. Sabine Montenegro did well to win that free kick. Toby looking long once again. I feel just completely unforgiving. The ball will roll. Conditions have cleared up slightly, but you know that field is still sopping wet. The through ball does get played. Will keep running. Toby again on the ball. The Stingrays able to spread now. Can they create a chance here? Christopherson, well defended there to be Montenegro. Been quite a contrasting half so far. The first 15 was one-way traffic. Stingrays completely dominating. You look like they could have got 2 or 3 there, but UNSW have grown into the game. They've worked out the Stingrays' weaknesses. Stekimura gets the shot off. Another corner. UNSW have been very tight and resolved, and it's perhaps an early substitution here. There must be an issue. Sakura Najima coming off, making way for a player who turned around to show a number to the referee, but not quite to me. Corner whipped into the dangerous area. Again, just the sheer numbers of UNSW stopping that attack, stopping anything further happening. But dangerous sides. As Taylor Young comes clattering in, concedes the free kick, much to her disagreement. Cameron as well. More. Cameron plays it long to Backhouse. He's got the strength, and indeed Alex McKenzie very strong there to shove her counterpart off the ball. It's an aggressive game. Backhouse wins it back, and players not holding back here. Confirmation of that substitution coming on, number 17, Adelaide Thompson. Reasons unclear thus far. By the way, Christopherson on the attack, trying to weasel her way in. And does commit the late foul on Montenegro, and that will be a yellow card. No hesitation from the referee. It was late. Was on the lunge. The studs were showing. Good call. NSW haven't been far off in a lot of their games. Only real outlier, losing 6-3 to Sydney Olympic. Of course, Sydney Olympic are a strong team. Can't fault them there. They did get a big 5-0 win against the emerging Jets earlier in the season as they put pressure on Stingrays here, playing out. They definitely aren't out of this game. They have shown some promise many times throughout this season. They held MacArthur Rams to a draw, 2-2, away from home, back in round 9. Holding Apia Leichhardt indeed to a draw as well. 2 weeks later, they do have the potential. For whatever reason, they haven't managed to get these group of players operating cohesively together, but they do have promise and definitely can't be ruled out, especially this early in the game. Of course, last week they only lost 1-0 to Gladesville. It's a 3rd-minute goal, similar to this game, that was their undoing against the Ravens. Of course, that being Ravens side, 6th on the table, pushing for a final spot, and UNSW almost managing to claw back a draw there. Let's hope this game doesn't end 1-0 like that one. Stingrays have been a fantastic source of entertainment thus far this season. Play good attacking football. Scoring over 40 goals. Put amongst 11 players. I'm predicting more goals to come in this game. As somehow the free kick goes the way of the Stingrays. Roars of disagreement here from the spectators. Cooper plays quickly. Taylor Young looking at the back post. Long ball. Putting Stingrays on the back foot, and Matos straight through the back of Marcelo Santo. It will be a free kick in a dangerous area now. Perhaps a chance for the UNSW to bite back right before half-time. And I say right before, I mean with 10 or so minutes left to play. Still a game here could change the goal here could change the complexion of the game. As it stands, the Stingrays are comfortable, perhaps too comfortable, getting complacent. Ball's drifted low. Limon under pressure. Stingrays breaking out. Pressing high, but it's well done there. Puxy. And Cameron just wrong-footed there. It's a shame, but it is more promising from UNSW. If they were to get a goal before half-time, would shift the complexion of the match. Momentum certainly. The pressure. Return on the Stingrays, the onus to score a goal and make something of the game. Very aggressive pressing from UNSW. Not giving the Stingrays any time on the ball. Playing that high pressing line, a high back line. They are away here now. Santo. Hopeful Paula will be chased down all the way. Rather hopeful in the end. Again, a shift of players up front. Just looks like Talia Backhouse has come to this right-hand side. Just out of frame there. Abby Lemon going up top, and interesting to see how that changes things now. It's always good having a versatile front three. Messi, Suarez and Neymar were very similar at Barcelona about 5 or 6 years ago. Just interchangeably changing positions. Just always keeping the defence on their toes. Perhaps part of the reason they have just caused so many problems for the Stingrays so far. Just players drifting in and out. Defenders not sure who they're marking. Again, they have a chance now to build out from the back. And the rain has just started trickling again down. Here at the top of the hill, Kembla Grange. We are situated right underneath the escarpment here. Mount Kembla not too far away either. And it's conditions very variable. Indeed, the rain will complicate things, will make the game more messy. And that will suit UNSW from what we've seen so far. UNSW just sitting back slightly. Waiting for the moments to press, and they've picked it right here. Lemon now. Can she find a yellow shirt? There's plenty of options on offer. Goes for the overlap. Montenegro. Perhaps it was more. Either way, it was slightly underwhelming. Good position. Plays almost themselves. Didn't seem to realise how promising a chance it was. They just sat back UNSW there, and they allowed the centre backs to have it for the Stingrays, and then the second it went out wide to Matos, they pounced. Forced the mistake, and perhaps that's the blueprint for them. Keep that high line, keep that mid block, and then pounce whenever the ball's in those corners. Of course, then it's the hard task of stringing some passes together and scoring a goal. Of course, the most difficult part of football. Stingrays clearly missing Nojima in the midfield. She's a very level head as well as a goal threat. Of course, Sakuna Najima, first season for the club, Japanese import. She scored 8 goals so far. Just the effortlessness, nature of her play style. You'd have to think it's an injury. Everyone else, she's just carrying a knock, and they didn't want to risk her for the rest of the game. Nonetheless, they do miss her here now, as the midfield remains up for grabs. Good ball forward, sends Cameron on her bike. UNSW pressing here in 6s and 7s. They're not quite as organised as you'd hope, but they are getting forward the numbers. Predictably so, the Stingrays have managed to break. It wasn't an organised press from them. There are spaces to exploit now. Sylvesco's robbed of the ball. And a chance now. A good one. Backhouse. Edwards hesitates. Backhouse goes for goal. Crunching tackle there from McKenzie. Spotted the danger. Was perhaps a little bit slower, but certainly put enough pressure. Talia Backhouse that she had to just take her shot a little early and didn't quite get the elevation required. Nonetheless, UNSW do look dangerous. Only 5 minutes to play here. A good chance of a goal. Santo. And it's a shot! Marcelo Santo. It's the second time they've hit the bar that UNSW have. An excellent effort. And once again, the long shots, chances created out of nothing almost. Once again, UNSW literally inches away from equalising here at Ian McLennan Park. Stingrays growing complacent. Lost control of the game. They had it in the first 15. They looked like they were going to win this game with ease. The UNSW have rallied. They've shown that fighting spirit and disruptive organisation in the midfield. Again, they've won it back. Again, it's Toby. Just puts a bit too much on that ball. Stingrays back four haven't looked too cohesive thus far. There have been communication errors and they've been breached a few times. Definitely need to sharpen up at the back if they have any chance of winning a championship here this season.
the Stingrays. Taylor Young in no rush to get to this. They need to slow the game down. Christopherson looks long, falls to Austin. Austin again now. Crunching tackle. Sylvester comes away with it. It's a brutal tackle there. Abby Everts still feeling the pain from that one. Cooper's perhaps she's overcommitted. That is half time here at Ian McLennan Park. God, that half flew by. An early goal from the Stingrays from Kayla Austin as they carved their way through. It looked to be opening the floodgates, but UNSW rallied. They did very well. They caused chaos and they were unlucky themselves, hitting the crossbar twice not to equalise. We have 15 minutes. We have time for the coaches to address their charges. We'll be back very soon. Don't go anywhere. It's 1-0 here at the break.
Hey, we can. It's not too close tonight. It's actually quite nice. Oh, no.
And welcome back to the second half, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've had your cup of tea, your biscuit, and get to experience this second half from the warmth and comfort of your living room. It's just started raining, just lucky for us, the broadcast team. Not quite the same luxuries as you have at home. We had our steak sandwich and cigarette, and we are ready now for a rip-snorting second half. No doubt UNSW will bring it. And the Illawarra Stingrays, a must-win game for them if they want to keep pressure on Apia at the top of the league. Because Apia have stepped into that role. Sydney Uni left. They are the dominant team, and the Stingrays will need to make sure they get 3 points here. He started off well. Nojima coming off. She had that shoulder injury at the end of the last game. I'm not sure if you remember. And that spells big trouble. Adelaide Thompson, who's come in her stead, having just played a full 90 in reserve grade. Some tired legs out there for the Stingrays. And UNSW will be looking to capitalise. They kick us off here from left to right. They're straight on the attack here. Long ball to Santo. Edwards collects. The rain has started again. Brief reprise for the halftime break, but it is back. It will make the conditions more treacherous. And that spells trouble for the Stingrays. UNSW playing that high line, cramping the midfield, not allowing the Stingrays to play their possession style of football, forcing them to go long. And as we know on this field, the ball, as we see there, it just skids on and won't stop rolling. UNSW, a very clear game plan. And they've executed it quite well this season, although not to great effect on the scoreboard. Perhaps unlucky to be third last. They have held the top teams to draws, Apia and MacArthur, respectively. They are dangerous, and the Stingrays must ensure they don't get complacent here. There we get the first goal of this second half. Shift the tide of momentum in their favour. The Stingrays' regular coach. He's overseas at the moment. Siobhan Edwards already over there, the top goal scorer. They've slightly struggled in her absence to finish the games off. They were, I wouldn't say lucky against Sydney University last week. They did score 4, but looked for a large period of time like they wouldn't. Goalkeeper Brianna Edwards, sister of Siobhan. He's going overseas as well, no doubt to escape this dreary, wintry, rainy weather that we've had in Wollongong and indeed Sydney for the past few weeks. We'll pose interesting questions. I wonder what was said at halftime for both teams. For UNSW, no doubt, keep playing the way you're playing. They came ever so close. They hit the crossbar twice in that first half. And a number of balls that were played through were well placed, just inches offside, reliable sources have told me. Veska family being greatly helpful to the commentary. Either way, we're in for a good second half here. I hardly doubt it'll stay the same scoreline. Both teams need a win here. Stingrays looking promising. Good interplay. Veska just drifts offside there, unlucky. One-touch football was looking good. See who settles into the game the quickest now. Sprinkling of rain, elevating and diminishing constantly. Conditions ever changing. Backhouse wins that with ease. See if the Stingrays can bring some composure back to this game. Again going long and again cut out. Well turned. Toby. He's been conducting UNSW attacks. These are Stingrays that break forward now. Christopherson just behind her. UNSW happy to bring the scrap and chaos to this game. Lemon, under pressure, wins a free kick. Taylor Young, errant touch. Falls away, Lemon, long shot. Cry to for the crowd. It was a good effort. NSW, an early sign of intent. They've parked themselves in the Stingray half here, and no doubt they'll be looking for an early goal. The rain again increases. As I was saying, the Stingrays came here with a bare 11 in first grade. It will become more apparent towards the end of the game. They'll have to make sure it's tied up and sealed before then. Can't rely on their tired legs and reserve grade players who have 90 minutes under their belt to give them a second win. They will have to win this game early, or else risk UNSW snatching a point at perhaps all three here. Christopherson wins a corner. What a great hurry from the Stingrays players to get into the box. Swung into the back post. Excellent defending. UNSW deal with the pressure. Taylor Young. Errant touch. Works out well in the end. She looks to get back. God, she's speedy. Hayley Taylor-Young still on it now, dives in. Brave goalkeeping there. Tiana Robertson flung herself there, the steam train that was running forward. Taylor-Young just colliding heavily there as the rain buckets down. We have the physio with their leather jacket coming out here to assess the damages. God, she may have kept her team in the game here. Tiana Robertson. It's more promising from the Stingrays. A little bit fortunate in that original pass, but Taylor Young just with the pace going forward. Causing all sorts of trouble for UNSW. They in turn have to be careful. Both these teams, threat, the imminent threat, if those balls in behind, both with pacey players. It's not looking good. That was an awful collision there. Goalkeepers have to be brave. She was brave, and Taylor Young, unfortunate. Perhaps should have taken her shot earlier, but nonetheless, we may be in for an extended delay here. Show who the reserve goalkeeper is. Let's hope she hasn't gone up to Sydney, because we may be needing her here. team doctor, no doubt checking for concussion. So vital importance to make sure the safety of the players is upheld. Tiana Robertson, she'll want to continue the game, but safety must be taken into account. Not just for her team's sake, for her goal-kicking ability, but for her health as well. It does look like she's back up. We are ready to continue after this brief intermission. Minutes on the clock, and this game has picked up where it left off. Chaos. Players flying everywhere, and let's see who can break this second half deadlock. UNSW with the free kick. The Stingrays this time holding that very high line. They know the ball will skid on, hitting them back with their own game. Austin snatched off her, and UNSW do break now. Sarah Moore just giving the ball away. Quite quick enough, and Christopherson into Silveska. Well chipped forward into a dangerous area. Robertson, well collected. Young, who barely reaches up to the navel of Talia Backhouse, fighting for it there, and just a loose tackle from Alex McKenzie, and there's a good chance for UNSW now to get the ball in the box, to create some problems, wreak a bit of havoc. Interestingly enough, they haven't committed too many players forward. They do go short. The ball does find its way to the back post. Marcela Santo just on the turn, slipping, and she tried to hit the volley. Perhaps she didn't expect it either. It was just skidded through. Blackhouse keeping Cooper honest, and indeed keeping the chaos. It's well broken now. Toby with a chance. Lyra Toby, second shot of the game, and inches away from drawing her team level. It's like chaos as we saw Stingrays just taking that touch too many. And those yellow shirts bounding forward with intent. Apart from the mistake, the lapse in the back that we saw in the beginning of the first half, they've looked very solid. And again, Toby has it now. Oh, smart ball. Santo. The early cross. Excellent cut out by McKenzie. They'll have to be careful here. Pink shirts bounding forward. Johnson, just a tired touch there. Ball slipping away from her.
Just a quick announcement, we're closing the canteen. If anybody wants to buy anything, please come up and see it quickly. We do have sausage sizzles left. We're selling them for $1 each. If you want something quick and easy before you go home, quick sausage sizzle for $1 each. Thanks.
UNSW on the attack. Lemon. Early cross. Look at that back post. Santo. The assistance flag does come up eventually, but players were not to know that. And another chance. Marcela Santo. almost able to get a goal again. They're looking dangerous, UNSW. Stingrays looking in 6s and 7s here. The tide of the game definitely shifting away from them. Toby. Backhouse now. Playing it wide. Lemon. Abby Lemon. Goes for goal. Another chance for UNSW. Doesn't quite fall their way, but definitely keeping them honest. It's the fourth chance now in the last couple of minutes. Stingrays now firmly on the back foot. In danger of letting this game slip away from them. Literally. Toby. Ambitious effort. Once again, UNSW not giving them an inch. Barely allowing them to breathe here. Stingrays looking around at each other. Not quite sure what to do. Middleton now. Dekimura. UNSW do clear. Backhouse the lone striker, she's pressing. Momentum just shifting back and forth constantly in this game. Stingrays doing everything they can to try and stamp their mark on this game. Taylor Young drifting inside. Ball just overhit in the end. Christopherson gets the better of a marker. Does win the throw. Dangerous area. This is better from the Stingrays. Plays it quick. Saveska does concede the foul. Once again, pressure's gone as quick as it came. Says the ref. Play on. Middleton again coming under pressure. This time it's a free kick, but not to the way the Stingrays. The crowd are very aggrieved here. Marcela Santos tracking all the way back. Snatched the ball off Middleton and does win the free kick. She gets up gingerly. Loose touch, pounced upon. Montenegro still has it now, and out wide to Toby. Can she spot a runner? out with Mackenzie. But Mackenzie under immediate pressure. Well won, Abby Lemon. No foul, says the referee. Mackenzie's still down and the ball does come in. Cooper clears and UNSW showing some real fighting spirit here. And this late kickoff on this Sunday, of course, another game moved from Macedonia Park in Berkeley, just up the road. This artificial field. And the referee, as he must, gives the free kick to the Stingrays. It's a balancing act for these referees, of course. They have to try and make sure the amount of free kicks are more or less comparable on either side. Of course, attacking free kicks are worth a bit more, and obviously it shouldn't play into the minds of the referees, but it does. Nonetheless, the Stingrays are doing well from it. Wide to Austin. He looks in. And this time it's a yellow card to Chloe Middleton. She's baffled there. She's not sure what she's done. That's the compoundment of 2 or 3 fouls. Didn't see anything too untoward there. Nonetheless, pressure again relieved as quickly as it came. UNSW stay in this game. Again, the ball given away in midfield. Thompson's tired legs, but she does win it back. Dekimura, what can she create? Oh, good ball there, right idea. Just cut out and UNSW can come away with it now. Now wide to Montenegro. This game's getting feisty now. The crowd are getting into it, and the referee needs to make sure he gets back in control of this game. NSW fighting to avoid relegation here. Well, they'd have a small cushion of a few points. They definitely see every game as an opportunity to at least get a draw. They've shown that much. Definitely not miles outclassed in any of the games that they've played so far. UNSW, 5 draws, 9 losses. Far cry from the rest of the bottom teams as Backhouse is onside, does well, goes for goal! Backhouse almost catching Oldwood, not surprised. Does collide with the upright. Putting her body on the line likewise. UNSW with another chance now to equalise. Pressure is mounting. Interesting corner placement there. Unusual for a left footer. Let's see if it pays dividends. Swung in. Well, a drop. Bicycle kick there. The shot in the end flies over. And the Stingrays do escape. Maya Cameron there, just capitalising off Santo's missed bicycle kick, and Stingrays need to slow things down again. Play the game on their terms. Again, physicality shown from Toby. The crowd doesn't like it, but the players don't care. They have to keep playing. Play to the whistle. And this game has some urgency to it now. And wide to Lemon, who's in space. Cross, just not quite the quality that was required. Austin controls well. Thompson. You can tell she played 90. She's looking leggy. Always difficult for a player to back up. They've played a full game of their own, and even more difficult for her given the fact that she'd come on so early in the game. There will be another substitution here, this time for UNSW. Making way, number 88, Sarah Moore. Coming on in her stead. Here's number 6, Chloe Smith. Coming in that midfield. She's done well more, but she has been the least efficient, least effective of the three midfielders. Perhaps her role more as a presser than anything. They brought on fresh legs in that position and see if it pays dividends for them. Keep the midfield churning, that's the idea. Outrun the Stingrays. UNSW clear game plan and they're sticking to it. Early ball over the top. They've caught them out here. In on goal. Abby Lemon. Under enough pressure. Alex McKenzie running back to her own goal. Not enough for Tug to be deemed a free kick, but nonetheless more than enough to put the striker off the shot. And in the end, she probably would have been better just leathering it as hard as she could at the goal. Of course, easy to say in hindsight, but Stingrays taking their time. It's very early for these sort of shenanigans. Still 20 minutes left to be played. Again, UNSW somehow managed to get the ball out, and they somehow again on the attack. Talia Backhouse now. Squares up Mackenzie. Could she beat her again? In on her left foot. Mackenzie, brilliant tackle. Only as far as Lemon. Backhouse, who, much to the roars of disagreement in the crowd here, for a man who clearly can't see the offside line. But I think the assistant referee had the best view of it there. Backhouse just drifting offside and ending the attack. Nonetheless, UNSW just doing everything right at the moment. Bar scoring a goal. Breaching the defence time and time again. The Stingrays need to change something. They need to change something quick. It does look like they're preparing a substitution. Oh, brilliant turn. He's collected Santo. The second they lose the ball, they win it back again. Lemon now. Backhouse. 1-2. Lemon breaching the lines. Across goal. And again, the ball flashes right across the face of the goal. No yellow shirt there to prod it in. It's a cynical tacker, Lyra Toby. She knows what she was doing there. She goes straight into the book. Professional foul. Just halting any momentum that the Stingrays are trying to create here. Two-pronged attack here. UNSW chaos in the back and midfield, and then good cohesion going forward. Brilliant 1-2 there. Lemon, Backhouse. It's not quite that finishing touch on it. As is Adelaide Thompson. She does make her way. She did well, but she did play a full 90 in the last game. Tough on any player. Coming on in her stead, Ella Giles. Let's see what she can offer. Perhaps some stability to this midfield. Another one of the younger players for the Stingrays. They're Drawing on all charges that they can here. Toby. Ball pass there. Kayla Austin on the slide. She made the decision quickly. Perhaps she just capitalised on Robertson's slight hesitation. She did get injured earlier in this half, remember. Just like that, the Stingrays almost with a chance to put the game to bed. Kayla Austin just fantastic at holding the ball up. Doesn't quite have that innate striker quality to put the ball away when necessary. Perhaps a player like Siobhan Edwards would have tucked that away. It's a game of inches here, of course, and it's a game that the UNSW are still in thanks to that. Out wide to Christopherson. Bundled after the ball. It's still alive with Austin now. Lays it off. Dekimura. Dekimura going for goal. Not too far off, but Stingrays, even in attack, are hurried with their chances. Blind pass there around the corner. Poor Silveska. Chose the wrong option there. You should have been better off playing it to Kayla Austin, who was open in the middle. In any case, the chance comes and goes. Once again, UNSW still in this game as we approach the final 15 minutes. Are we happy with this? Both teams need a goal. Again, very physical tackle. Jasmine Limon comes away with it. Tough ball, but Montenegro will get there. UNSW with numbers flooding forward. They go long. They do win it back fortuitously. Santo. Looking around for yellow shirts. He's a rare mistake from Cameron that gives the ball away. Dekimura now. Not too many options going forward. Plays it back. 1-2 with Gaia. Dekimura, smart nutmeg there. Austin held up Jasmine Limon. Brick wall in that midfield. Colonel Iratobi have been bringing the physicality to this game, and it's causing all sorts of trouble for the Stingrays here. See that with referees sometimes. They have to decide quite early whether they're going to punish small little fouls like that, or allow a higher threshold for free kicks to be called. And once you start, you can't really change your mind. As Christopherson comes in now, she's still going. Christopherson. Middleton. Smart ball. Taylor Young. She will get there, and she's got the pace. Taylor Young. Can she find a pink shirt? She's just overrun it. Not quite fast enough to get on the end of that, as fast as she is. It's Everts this time, goes long. Backhouse in space now. There's only one option, she's shouted by two pink shirts. And they do deal with the pressure comfortably. For those of you who've stuck around to watch this game late at night on a Sunday, you have been rewarded. There's no telling where this game might go. As Backhouse clearly held her shirt, and there will be a free kick. Perhaps a card as well. I think the foul was initially outside the area. Did carry on inside, but will be a free kick in a dangerous position for UNSW. Here's Illawarra Toby, who stands over this now. She's been good all night. Let's see if she can provide the quality where her team needs her the most. It's a very short wall there. Dikimura and Kai Simon, hardly the tallest players, have kept their charges inside as the ball's chipped in. Well punched there, Edwards. Can they clear it? Yes, they do. Anywhere will do. Good goalkeeping there. Brianna Edwards smartly out to it, bravely with the punch through the crowd of players. UNSW just keep on coming. Toby fighting with Taylor Young this time. Who gets the better of her this time? Errant touch there. Abby Abbott's goes flying in, and then it's back with Toby now. Cuts it back. Back house! She's cleared the fence with that one as well. Fence more than twice the height of the goal. Goal indeed was at her mercy there, just unable to keep it on target. Get over the ball, and that's the best chance of the game for UNSW, and they've let it slide. The Stingrays look to their bench. There's someone on the sideline for the Stingrays getting ready to come on. They might have to wait till the next break of play. Got to be careful. It could be a goal the way it's going here. Smiley tucked back. Santo impeded, and there's a free kick on the edge of the area. And it is Chloe McKenzie. She's already on a yellow. The crowd wanted to go. I don't think it'll happen. Nonetheless, UNSW, a barrage of pressure. And a chance now. Illawarra Toby. Can she put this away? They do make a quick substitution. Number 14, Jess Mullins, coming on. I believe it's Abby Everts who came off. Happy to be corrected though. In any case, the onus and all the pressure right now is on Illawarra Toby. She's been leading the charge. Toby into the wall. Backhouse. Let's do with it now, and it's good tackle. Dekimura. Backhouse still has it. Wins the throw. Slightly wasted that free kick. Of course, very difficult position, despite being so promising to get it up and over the wall in that time. Nonetheless, UNSW camping here in the Stingrays half. Nice ball. Toby with the flick on. Brianna Edwards bravely out. Chloe Smith, the substitute, flung herself at the ball. And the Stingrays do survive yet again. 7 minutes to play. Can they hold on? Smart ball, Christopherson. Bullied off it. And he's again with Toby, who plays it long. Excellent ball, Santo. Anywhere will do for McKenzie. I think the substitution can finally be made now. Another one for UNSW. Being in Montenegro, came off at the near side. They want to get this game on the road. They want to get a goal. A good push for two here. Definitely got the rub of the green now. And can they provide an upset here late on Sunday night here at Ian McLennan Park? Forces Santo. Still controls it. Lays it off to Lemon. Ambitious effort. It will trickle out for a corner. Much to the dismay of the Illawarra Stingrays. And yet again, another chance to place pressure. To confirm the substitute, number 9, Tiana Pitovsky coming on for UNSW. Striker for a fullback, that's the play I'd do as well. Can they make this one count? Ball swung in over the keeper. Edwards again, hand to it, and it's a chance. Chloe Smith at the back post arriving, but not able to get any contact on the ball as Taylor Young does excellently here. Kept the ball in play, and perhaps now a chance for the Stingrays. Matos. Pass to a tired Kaya Simon. Ball does fall all the way. Putkovsky. The rain has started again. The final 5 minutes. Silvestre trying her best, but she was outnumbered then. Chloe Smith just rushed her pass and gave it away. Taylor Young trying to shield it out. Petkovsky does excellently there. Hayley Taylor Young was a match for her physicality. Pocket Rocket does win the goal kick again, and she's keeping her team in the game at the moment. All hands on deck. And Stingrays make another substitution here. Who's coming on this time? Appear to be number 28, Sophia Christopherson. Not sure who's coming on now. I believe it's Phoebe Callow. Sorry, Hallie Callow. First involvement is Hallie Callow, number 19 there. Who's come on. Fresh legs. The Stingrays desperately need them. UNSW, 5 minutes to go. They're throwing everything forward now. Petkovsky chasing it down, wins the throw in. 2.5 minutes left plus injury time. Do they have what it takes? This game has been far more entertaining than half the Euros matches I've watched, I'll tell you that much. Both these teams playing with a lot more intent than England have all tournament. Can UNSW be rewarded? Santo does well. Ball falls fortuitously. The Stingrays do manage to get away now. Dekimura just holds it up. They need to be smart here, the Stingrays. They need to just slow the game down. Bring it back under their control. Dekimura won the free kick. Smart first touch, and by some valuable seconds for the Stingrays now. They've had their backs against the wall for most of this game, to be honest. They looked very good in the first 15-20, but as soon as Nojima went off, you could tell the legs were tired. NSW's game plan, well suited to the conditions. The Stingrays might just hold on here. Austin. Dekimura. They need to hold on to possession here. It's a good run. It's an excellent run. And it's the finish! Thunderous applause here at Ian McLennan Park as the game is sealed. Sienna Silvesca, a hero for the Stingrays, puts the game beyond doubt and does put the Stingrays up to second place on the ladder. A fantastic run, fantastic skill there, and a cool composed finish into the bottom corner. Sienna Silvesca now has 2 goals in 2 weeks, and she has put this game to bed, and the Stingrays and their supporters can breathe a sigh of relief here. Such a vital goal. UNSW knocking on the door all half. They couldn't convert. They couldn't get it done. And just goes to show you just need one moment of brilliance, one moment of clinicality. And that settled the game and settled all nerves here at Ian McLennan Park. UNSW, they've fought valiantly. Give them that. Keep fighting here, even if the game is lost now. And they will rue the missed chances that they've had. Plentiful in the second half. All over the Stingrays. It was that one moment there that has sealed it. It's hard to say whether the Stingrays do deserve that on the balance of play in this game. Certainly they have the quality. Tired legs, no doubt, playing a part in their fatigue, second half in particular. Heartbreak for UNSW. They've fought so well away from home on a cold Sunday night in Wollongong. It's a beautiful place here, Wollongong, but that beauty isn't on show when the rain comes and the cold. The town is shrouded in mist. Nonetheless, the girls from the Gong keep asking the question of Apia. Now only 5 points behind them. They've got a game in hand on them. If they win that, they're only 2 off the top, and that's a position the Stingrays supporters haven't even been able to imagine for a long, long time. Genuine premiership threat. Some added time must be considered after the injury to goalkeeper Tiana Robertson, who has played brilliantly today, even despite the head knock. But the game is put to bed, I think, for the benefit of both players and all supporters involved. The referee just calls the game, but that's not how the game works.
Good work, get there.
Still chasing till the very end. Petkovsky. Free kick, perhaps, to the Stingrays. Edwards taking her time, trying to see out this game. Referee not looking, even looking at his watch. There's still minutes left to be played. The rain is coming down heavier. The players will be waiting for that final whistle any moment now. It's the layers of rain unfurl here. There will be no dampening of the Illawarra Stingray spirit. It's a tough game, tough conditions, both on the field and off with their player selections, but done excellently under the circumstances. To drag a win is what good teams do. It's what premiership winning teams do. They find a way to win, even if perhaps they don't deserve it. just playing out this last few minutes. The wind blown from the UNSW sails. That's why some of us enjoy our mid-semester break. UNSW students under the trimester system, under a mist of theirs, a miserable winter semester. No hot girl summers for these players. And here's a long drive back. The eastern suburbs of Sydney. For these players, and some of whom will have lectures tomorrow morning. We've just clarified that comment earlier that I made. The term Hot Girl Summer is an acronym. Of course, Stingrays coach Craig Simmons is also on Hot Girl Summer. Taken leave for the past last week, this week, and next week, I believe, if my sources are correct. And who wouldn't want to escape this weather, let's be honest. And that is full time here at Ian McLennan Park. A goal right at the beginning of the game led to 80 or so minutes of UNSW intense pressure. The Stingrays were able to get it done. Sylvester Steeler right at the end to seal the game. And the Illawarra Stingrays jumped to second place. No points for UNSW, but they fought valiantly. We'll give them spirit going into the end of this half. They don't deserve to be relegated, that much is clear. And the Stingrays premiership push continues. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Thomas Phillips. Have a great night.